Hi Sag, welcome back to our channel. I hope that you guys are doing well. Let's get a message for you today for mid-April. What can you tell me for my Saggies watching? Give me some messages, please. What can you tell me for my Saggies watching? What's happening at this time? What can they expect? Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, we have the King of Cups on this side, and we also have the Two of Cups here. So this is definitely covering some type of close-knit relationship. This could be a love situation, of course. This could be someone that you consider a soulmate, like a friend, a family member. All right, it feels like you and this person are not seeing eye to eye right now. I'm not even sure if there's any communication between you two, okay? It's very, very interesting. It's almost like a situation that you and this person, like you're not letting go of something. If you felt disrespected, if you feel like someone wasn't putting in effort, if someone wasn't communicating, you're not letting that go, okay? Or if it's not you, it's this person. I feel like someone has set some very heavy boundaries, but it feels like someone waited. I won't say to the last minute, but someone just waited to communicate their boundaries, okay? This is the Emperor in reverse. So it feels like someone finally communicated their boundaries about something, but it's been happening, or this situation has been going on for a while. And when someone was able to communicate it, it could have come out in a very unsatisfactory way of someone maybe yelling or an argument, or someone maybe had to curse someone out recently, okay? But it feels like whoever this is, maybe this is you, Sag, this person has been taking in a lot of maybe disrespect, or someone just maybe playing games, mind games even, for a while. And when they finally address the situation, it's like there was a lot of resentment build up, okay, with that Emperor in reverse. Yeah, if this is you, Sag, you're not playing any games with this person. You had to assert a very heavy boundary that someone could have been walking over, and it definitely put a big strain on the connection, the relationship, okay? We have the Two of Swords in reverse. I also feel like there's a lot of frustration over someone not being open or willing to make a decision, okay? There's someone here who it's almost like moon energy. Like you feel very confused in this relationship with this person. You could feel confused on where you stand with them. You could be confused about what they want. All right. I get this energy of like, what do you want from this? What do you want from me? Someone's just very confusing. Say you were dating someone and you guys are getting really close. You may want to know, what does that mean? Do they see forward movement? Where's the progress going to be with that? Does this look like a relationship? Does it not? Someone's not giving you a clear answer. It's like someone's giving you the runaround here with that Two of Swords. Or I don't know, maybe even if you're in a relationship, you're trying to see if you and this person could reconcile your differences and move forward, but someone's not giving a clear answer. It's a little confusing. It's like, I don't know where I stand. All right. On top of that, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like someone here has been super submissive, okay? Even when it comes to their feelings being hurt, if they feel overlooked, if they don't feel understood, someone has been super submissive to this situation. Even if you're just dating someone, I feel like you've been submissive to, like, if this person has been very confusing, if they've been playing a lot of mind games, you've been submissive to not maybe stand on business, or you just haven't really like even not leaving or quitting something. Someone has been super submissive here, and I feel like there's like this resentment, okay? We have the Emperor in reverse, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is resenting, like, not like going below their standards, okay? With that Queen of Pentacles, it's like, this is my standard, and with you I always have to dumb down and meet you here. And I was submissive to that, hoping that there would be change, and then there was not change. So now I resent you for maybe stepping on my boundaries. I resent you for having to dumb down my standards and then even sticking around to see if there would be change, okay? And Three of Swords in reverse here. Someone understands where they stand with you, Sag, and they're wanting to reverse that. But right now, this person could be doing a lot of reflecting instead of taking action, instead of executing something. This person also may have like a victim mentality right now. They could be feeling like, woe is me, all right? It feels like this person, because of a lack of direction or a lack of making a choice, they kind of always land themselves into this pity party. Like they end up offending someone and then they feel bad because maybe they feel like that wasn't their intentions. But it always boils down to this person not being able to make a clear choice, being indecisive. All right. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's interesting. All right. Let's clarify this and see what's going on. Should I use this deck? Yeah, let's continue using this deck. All right. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. What's going on with the Emperor in reverse? What's going on with the Emperor in reverse? What can you tell me? All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles here, and we have the Four of Cups. All right, so whoever had to set a boundary recently, if this is you, Sag, I feel like you've been putting in a lot of effort towards a situation. Now, if this is not a love situation for you and this is work, like maybe at work you had to set a boundary with the higher up, with the manager, or in management, or maybe even a coworker, I just see that you've been giving your all to a situation. You've really been trying, okay? You've been trying to smooth something over. You've been trying to get someone to maybe open up. You've been trying to communicate your best. You've really been putting in a lot of effort here. You had a lot of focus towards something. There was a lot of time spent. That's why I think that someone's kind of just upset. They feel like they wasted their time, okay? Someone has been left with the ick, with the Four of Cups here. So this situation could be icking you out or grossing you out, maybe the way that you've been treated. There's also this energy of feeling very discontent. Like, I've been really sitting here worrying about the situation. I could have packed my stuff up and went elsewhere. I wasted my time, all right? So that's what I'm seeing here. Someone feels like they just wasted their time on a situation and they set their boundaries. But I feel like whoever this is, or if I'm speaking to you, you definitely should have set your boundaries from the first, hiccup. Okay. So there is accountability here of like, maybe I just let this run on way too long without asserting myself. Okay. So someone is now in an unfavorable position, or they could feel like, their time was wasted. But there's also this energy of like, was this a situation that you should have been submissive to? Were you trying to avoid conflict? And at what cost did that have on you? All right. Two of Swords. I see someone here who is very, very indecisive. What's going on with this person? What's up with them? Someone has anxiety around decision making. Okay, so I don't know what that's about, but let's see. Tell me about the Two of Swords in reverse. All right, Seven of Wands and Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. All right, so I do feel like this person, they may have a history of making the wrong choices, okay? Seven of Wands is here. So maybe this person doesn't pick super well. Like if this is a dating situation, they could have picked the wrong people energetically. Or maybe even if it's a work situation, maybe this person just makes wrong choices. Like they have a hard time being in leadership or doing the right thing because maybe they've been condemned for it. And it's something that they will never forget. And it makes this person a very defensive person, okay? This person could even been confused even in their pursuit or their choices or having to make a choice. Because the Seven of Wands is like, I really, really need to defend myself because people always have their opinions about what I do. So this person could have also, with that Two of Swords, been too caught up in what other people were going to think, what their coworkers were going to think, what management was going to think, what their family was going to think, what their friends were telling them to do, okay? It feels like someone has lost their voice or they just really don't trust their own decision making. And so, yeah, someone was definitely seeing you as a threat as well, is what I'm seeing. Someone saw you as a threat, okay? I also see someone here who is very hyper independent, okay, with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. They don't really, they haven't had like a lot of experience of functional, like collaboration, okay? So, like functional partnership in a relationship, functional partnership in family, functional collaboration and partnership at work. So this person has become so independent, hyper independent. And when it came to you and maybe what you guys were trying to do, whether you were trying to date or trying to move your relationship forward, this person had a hard time in trusting in you. They also could have had a hard time in depending on you, okay, if they were going through something, just to be vulnerable, to open up and share that. This person kind of like, missed the mark with that one, all right? And again, I just feel like you've really tried with this person. You've tried a lot. You try to understand them, be compassionate, be nurturing. You try to be patient, okay, maybe. You've tried, but all your efforts kind of feel like they were wasted, all right? And this person definitely was giving you the cold shoulder, is what I'm seeing here. What else can you tell me about that? All right. I'm seeing that there was a conversation that could have happened recently between you and this person. This is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So obviously there was some type of miscommunication. This person, again, there's something with that throat chakra, just they don't have the strongest voice. So if you did try to have a conversation with this person to clarify what's going on, where you guys stand, I feel like this person just was not able to fully express themselves. I don't know what that's about. Like whether they stutter around you, they stumble over their words, they're saying the wrong things when they mean this thing, or they're just having a hard time opening up and being vulnerable. I just see that this conversation did not land well, or you could have left the conversation more confused than you are already, off, okay? Now, we also have Empress here. So there's something that this person admires about you is how nurturing you are. Even though they push you away, because Seven of Wands is the card of pushing people away, they really admire your efforts to try to nurture them. This person also admires your creativity. In creativity is self-expression. So this person admires maybe how you talk, how you relate to people, how you express yourself. Also expression as in like, like creativity. So like how you do your hair, how you dress, maybe your hobbies, your interests, the things that you consider to be abundant in your life. This person definitely wants to take a page from your book. But again, there's this energy of just pushing people away. So even if they admire that, they definitely could have pushed you away. They could have feared even trying to put themselves out there with you and still not having a good result with that, okay? Because there's something about being judged. This person has been very judged in their past, maybe by society, their community, their family, in love situations. I don't know. This person feels very judged. There's definitely some insecurities that makes this person very indecisive because it's like they don't trust their own decision making, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I definitely feel like this situation has affected someone's work life. I don't know what that's about. So I don't know what that's about. What is that about? Okay. Like maybe someone's productivity, maybe someone's consistency, maybe someone's punctuality, like showing up on time. It definitely has, like someone's left imbalance here, Temperance in reverse. Like someone has not been keeping up with their day to day or whatever this work routine is. This could be a work situation. Yeah, Hermit. Someone has been missing in action. Someone has not been expressing themselves as much, okay? Two of Wands as well. Someone could be very confused about their path ahead. This usually is the energy of choosing up. So this is like when you're already on a certain path and then you start to doubt that path and you're like, okay, what about over there? All right. Like shiny object syndrome a little bit. So say you're dating someone and things were going great. Now communication kind of slowed down. This person's not making a decision about whether they want to be with you or not. This was originally supposed to be your path, but now you're like, okay, who else is out there and that I should date. Okay. It's almost like a frantic, strategic trying to over plan just in case something falls through. And I feel like someone that has distracted someone tremendously. So if you had your goals for April when it came to your finances, your career, maybe even your dating life, or even how you focus on your own goals, something has really taken someone off track as they have been frantically trying to make sure that they're not going to be down and out by having some type of plan B. Okay. And I also feel like someone has been in hermit, so there hasn't been a lot of communication. I feel like someone has really been trying to reflect a lot. Maybe someone's trying to dig deep into their wisdom of why this is even the outcome. But this is the hermit in reverse. So whoever this is, if it's this person I'm speaking of, or if this is you, Sag, I definitely see some reemergence happening where someone's coming out of hiding or someone's going to start speaking again, like coming out of no communication for sure. Okay. But I definitely feel like someone's daily routine or their work, habits have been taking off track. Maybe just kind of being frantic about like, oh, I need a plan B, whatever that plan B is. Like, I need a plan B. I need to make sure I'm dating and I don't just put all my eggs in one basket, or I need to, make connections at work with other people because this is falling through, or I need to, reach out to this family member because this family member is acting a little weird. So there's someone here who has been frantically looking for a plan B. How's that been going? Let's see. Tell me about that. 2 of Wands. All right, the Fool in reverse. Okay, so it's like someone is not, the Hermit. Someone's very wise. And with the Hermit, there's this energy of like, cutting out the outside noise and listening to your inner voice. And I feel like what they've been doing here, even in the energy of being frantic or nervous or afraid that they're going to lose out on something, that they're going to lose momentum, lose progress. I need to hurry up and recover and get a plan B. It's an energy of being kind of naive. It's like, that's not how this goes. Okay. So I feel like whoever was doing that, it kind of didn't help. It didn't help the situation. And I don't feel like they found a better outcome as of yet. Okay. There's still some unfinished business with this situation that needs to be cleared and covered. All right. So someone here is they feel very highly disappointed. I feel like in themselves. All right. Someone knows that they could have self-sabotaged, or even their indecision has brought them to this place of stagnation or even losing out. They feel like they have lost out on something or someone. This could be about you. And with that 3 of Swords, someone right here is just having a little bit of a pity party. I don't really see much action happening right away from this person as of yet. Let's see what they are going through or what they're thinking. Same about the 3 of Swords. All right, King of Wands in reverse. Temperance in reverse. There's a mirroring energy. So if you have been off balance because of this situation, or this situation has really distracted you from your normal routine or your goals, I feel like someone is going through the same thing, because we have Temperance in reverse. So there's a little bit of mirroring where this person may be very impulsive right now, like trying to do anything to distract themselves, because Temperance in reverse is like a loss of patience. So there's a lot of impulsivity. And then also there's this energy of like maybe overindulging right now and not doing things in moderation to keep that balance. This is just being out of whack. Being out of whack where you're not really on your P's and Q's. Okay. So someone is going through that as well. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. So this person, they have this desire to be very intentional or even chase this situation, chase a certain outcome, but there may be a lack of confidence to even execute that right now. All right. So what can Sagittarius expect from this person down the line? Will they eventually execute? All right, 10 of Cups in reverse. No. I don't see this person executing in April. This may be like a lost cause situation. There's an energy where someone feels like they have lost your respect. They also feel like they've lost community. Okay. So maybe your family is not effing with this person anymore. Maybe your friends are like, we don't like this person for you anymore. They feel like they lost like, what do you call it, like the people's choice. Okay, like they feel like no one's vouching for them, they don't feel supported, they feel like maybe because they slighted you or they caused this situation towards you that even the community surrounding you guys do not favor them right now, and that's making this person super unconfident. And then on top of that, they're kind of really struggling to get into a healthy or balanced routine as they have been. So something is really messing with this person super hard right now. Maybe you've already went through that and now it's this person's turn to kind of feel that. I do see for you though that you're coming out of Hermit. So, this situation is probably not going to be your focus the rest of this month, but I do see you getting into your goals very heavy. And there's also something about work in your finances that you're going to get under wraps this month as you have taken your time to yourself, and now you're reemerging and you're able to get yourself back together. Okay. So with this person, family, friend, coworker, manager, neighbor, lover, whoever this is, I just don't see this person having the confidence to execute, trying to resurface and maybe make things right. And also it would require change. It would require this person to be very decisive, which I don't feel like they have went through that lesson as of yet. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some last words to conclude this for you. All right, let's see. Give me some messages for my Saggies. I think the lesson more so for you, Sag, if you're on the other end, is to not wait to set your boundaries. As soon as someone kind of like gives you that red flag or steps on your toes in some way, address it right away. Do not be submissive to the thought of this person, getting with the program. Okay. And that's with any person, like family, friends, strangers. It's about like addressing the situation right away, not even to just check this person and check their ass. It's more so for you so that you don't have to have resentment in your heart, about maybe the time that you wasted. All right, let's see. Give me some messages, please, for Sag. What else do they need to know about the situation? Oops. All right, I think that's enough. All right, bottom of the deck, we have spoiled brat. Yeah, someone is acting like a spoiled brat and having this pity party. So that could just be that person's persona, and maybe that's not the friend for you. Maybe that's not the coworker for you, or, not the direction that you need to be in. All right, so spoiled brat energy. Okay, we also have X for a reason. We have hot shit. I see that as you are coming out of Hermit and you're coming back on the scene, you're going to see that you are still popping your shit. All right. Like nothing has changed for you. You still got it. Okay. We have Virgo, the magician. We have Libra. We have alcoholic. I did see that someone has been overindulging because maybe this situation is so upsetting. So yeah, just know that, if you're going to be in this energy, you're definitely not going to stand on business. Okay. All right. We have, I need more attention. Maybe someone was attention seeking and that's why they just weren't getting with the program and just avoiding a choice. Like they wanted you to almost beg them to make this choice, which you ultimately didn't do. We have wig slide. Okay. This is when you're doing like strenuous activity. Of course, this can mean like, sex, okay? But it also could be other things that you could be getting really moving the rest of this month. So maybe you're going to be working out even. That could be wig slide as well. Maybe you're going to be going down, going on a roller coaster or something, and maybe that wig may slide a little bit. So, make sure it's secure. We have I'm single. All right, we have June, Gemini or Cancer. June could be very significant as well. We have party time. We have I'm in love with you, which is just interesting, but that's coming out as well. We have I like you, but not in love. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. So that's a big stark difference from that card. And last but not least, we have happy birthday. I believe it's Aries season right now. So look out. Maybe you're going to be going to some type of event or birthday situation. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Love you guys. I will see you guys very soon in the next one. Please like the video, comment down below. Let me know what's going on with you. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon. All right. Bye, Sag. Love you.